What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Bull Gear RC videos. Now today I'm going to show y'all what progress I've made on my little 1/10 scale welder trailer. But before we get into that, I want to do something else real quick. What we have here are some Bull Gear RC, I guess these are holographic stickers. So yeah, we got 3 of these here. And I picked up this little toolbox from Tractor Supply. Actually fits in the trailer that I'm working on perfectly, but I'm not going to be using it for that. But I am going to do something with it. Now inside this little toolbox, we have here, if you can see, this is a Bull Gear RC 3D printed 1-gallon jug of RC coolant, and also 4 1-quart bottles of Bull Gear RC oil. These were printed up for me by Tim over at Tandem C Television, and I have 2 sets of these left. One of these sets is for me, but this is the last set for, you know, giveaway purposes, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put these in his toolbox along with these 3 Bull Gear RC video stickers. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how you can get a chance to win these things. All right, so let's get right into it. We'll start from the front. Now, if you're familiar with me and the channel at all, you know that I do all this stuff while I'm traveling. This is what I do when I'm sitting around in motel rooms at night. So a lot of this stuff, guys, I've kind of had to MacGyver. Just kind of see what I had going on. But here on the front of the trailer, we installed it's a little toolbox. This is a 3D printed toolbox that James over at Jim's Garage sent to me, with some other stuff that he'd sent me. So we stuck that there on the tongue. And of course, we put our little fuel can up here in the front. We mounted that with a screw back here. We painted the welder. I wanted to start out with this thing doing it in a you know, in a rusted out kind of way, but I decided against that. And because I think I might want to use this trailer for other projects as well. But anyway, yeah, we went with a color scheme. It's kind of a copper color and black to match the trailer. Painted the little oil filter up and the oil fill tube and stuff. And it was kind of a trick to do this because I spray painted all this stuff except for the silver and the black and the little orange right there. But yeah, let's turn this thing around a bit. All right, moving right along. You can see I detailed up the end of the welder a little bit. Did some stuff there with the gauge. Got my little welding lead rack built. You can see I did some diamond plate. Kind of went around with the diamond plate. I haven't built my electrode holder or my ground clamp. But eventually what I'm going to do is drill into this so I can run the wires up here. And that'll kind of complete that look. And on the back, moving along, we got a little vise back here on the back of the trailer. Also, again, this is 3D printed. This is all styrene work here, but this one's 3D printed. So let's move around to the inside. All right, looking inside the bed, you can see that I decided to go ahead and put a wooden bed in here. And the reason being, just like over here we have these screws, there's a row of screws on either side and then some in the front that hold the frame rails on. And those were kind of in the way of placing things where I was wanting to place them. So basically what I did was I took a piece of styrene and cut it out to lay in the bottom that went around all the screws, and then I just glued these boards down on top of the styrene, and the whole assembly just kind of slides in there when we take the back off. So the boards are actually bamboo boards. They came from a window blind that I bought at Goodwill, a couple bucks, and I just cut all the little boards out of them. I have a stack of them at the house. So yeah, I grabbed some of those the last time I was home. Now moving on to the tanks, again 3D printed tanks. The rack is styrene, and the hoses, those are actually from a door ringer wiring. It's the only thing I could find that was red and green at about the appropriate size. And as you can see, I had to tie wire all that together. Use a little super glue to hold all that stuff in place where it's supposed to be. Now looking at the engine, I did the wiring going to the starter, alternator, installed some spark plug wires. I didn't have a coil on it, so I made a little coil out of styrene, and we got all that kind of in there, added a little bit of detail to it. But anyway, yeah, that's about where I am right now with this thing. It's kind of looking all right to me. It's my first try doing anything like this, so I guess it's all right. But anyway, that's where we're at. None of this stuff is mounted in right at the moment, and the reason for that is, like I said, I travel, and the styrene stuff is kind of breakable, and if I put this in my luggage all as one assembly, I got a feeling it's going to break. So I need to be able to take it all apart and pack it away while, I travel, and then I'll just mount everything in with I don't know, some Velcro or some sticky tape or something when I do a run video with it. But anyway, that's where I am. I still have to make my my torch, and a couple little things, little details. I got a couple other little ideas that I might do to it before we actually do the run video. But that's kind of where I'm at, guys. That's the update. All right, so if you listened to me ramble for this long, you probably wanted to stick around to the end to see if you could win this little batch of some scale details and stickers and whatnot and so forth. So this is how we're going to do this one, guys. In the last video I did, the one before this video, where I ran the little SCX-24 on its first run, somewhere in that video there's a spider, and that spider runs right out in front of my little old truck. And well, if you want to win this stuff, go back to that last video and find out what time in the video that little spider ran across out in front of my truck, and put in the comments in that video what time it was. Not in this video, but in the other video, and that will give you a chance to win this stuff right here. And what I'll do is, everybody that puts the time down within a few seconds of the correct time, whatever, I will take those names, put them in a drawing, and whoever wins will get these little things right here in this circle. Till next time, guys, old Uncle Lee, Bogier RC Video said, I'll see ya.